Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Peculiarstars Lifestyle Network. Today I'm talking about anger and frustration, what they are, why we experience them, and most importantly, how to better understand and manage them effectively. So please, I want you to share your experiences with us in the comments. Have you ever felt frustrated or angry and didn't know how to manage it, causing it to escalate into something you didn't expect or want? We'd love to hear from you. You see, anger and frustration are two emotions that can most times, go hand in hand. We may feel angry when we are frustrated or vice versa. So, you see, why these emotions are perfectly normal and even healthy to experience sometimes, they can also become destructive if we don't know how to deal with them in a healthy way. So, frustration and anger are intense emotions. Emotions are a product of multiple thoughts. You see, to start with, let me know in the comments, how would you describe frustration? What is anger? Because you can't put a fire out if you don't even know where it is. What I mean is that if you understand what the root cause of the problem is, you are halfway through solving it. Now, you see, most people misunderstand something. That knowing something and understanding it is different. To understand that you are frustrated or angry, you won't just take into account on what or who you are angry at, but why. Obviously, there is a proportion of people who actually have control over their frustration. Frustration itself isn't a bad thing, but what you get angry on or what causes you to get angry changes the whole intensity of your frustration. So, to remain calm, rational, and grounded, even under most triggering situations, such as when another person makes you angry or when circumstances are close to escalating, you need to understand that he who angers you controls you. Now, what this essentially means is that when someone can make you angry, they have power over your emotions. You are giving them control over how you feel and react. The more you react to another person's attempt to make you angry, the angrier and more frustrated you become, and the more power and control such people or circumstances have over you. You see, that's why we can't control how others behave and choose to be like. But when emotions like anger comes up, we can choose our response to this emotion. So it is really important that you need to control your anger. Not only your anger, you should also be able to control all your emotions. But especially about anger and frustration, you should be a little bit careful because it can create a big problem for you afterward. So when experiencing anger, you have these choices. Stop the blame game and instead try to understand the message behind your anger to turn it into an opportunity for self-improvement. Ask yourself what part of you feels triggered by the thing or person that's making you angry. What is the anger teaching you or bringing to your awareness? Are you now more aware of where your boundaries are? What you tolerate and don't tolerate? You can also choose to simply let the anger flow through you like a wave whenever it comes up while remaining still and just observing the wave. If you do this, those who intentionally want to make you angry remain utterly powerless because they can no longer get any reaction out of you. So, which is always the goal behind the behavior of such people. You can also sit down and start writing and write out every angry thought that comes into your head. Just keep going until you have spilled every ounce of anger out of your head on that page. This seems to clear your system and allow you to move on with your life. Let me know in the comments if you have practiced this before and if it worked for you. You see, some people also focus on a physical task and it allows them to release anger in a way that doesn't harm anyone else. So it all depends on which works for you. You see, to deal with all these problems, know yourself better. Write a diary, talk to more and more people, go out for a walk, or isolate yourself for some time, meditate if possible, or just have a me time. See, other than all what has been said above, anger and frustration can also build up due to unhealthy activities like drugs, excessive use of anything you can think of at all, overthinking about something specific. Because in my own experience, overthinking is when it's on something specific, or else one can not actually overthink. So you see, just like anger and frustration, happiness, love, and other positive emotions exist too. So do good and try to make others and yourself happy. And you see, finally, what I've been talking about is that if you are struggling to cope with anger or frustration, identify the source of your anger or frustration. Express your feelings in a constructive way. Take some time for yourself, find an outlet for your anger or frustration, and you see, seek professional help if necessary. So I want you to remember that these emotions are not bad. They are signs that something in our life needs to improve and to change. So if we look at it this way that I just said, it can help us grow and make positive changes in our life. So we'd love to see your comments. Let us know what's one thing you do to manage your anger and frustration. And that's all on today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much once again, and see you on the next episode.